Some jobs are dirty, some are dangerous, and some are just plain crazy. Carving a 60-foot-tall face into a granite mountain, that's all three. In the 1920s, South Dakota was desperate for tourists. State historian Doane Robinson saw the Black Hills as the perfect lure. His first idea: carve Western legends like Lewis and Clark, but he needed a visionary artist. Enter Gutzon Borglum, a sculptor who thought even bigger. Why not presidents? Borglum pitched a shrine to democracy, featuring Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt. The next challenge: finding the right mountain. Borglum scouted the Black Hills and chose Mount Rushmore for its size, solid granite, and perfect sunlight. The project was dedicated in 1927. Turning a mountain into a monument would take more than art. It would take engineering, muscle, and grit. The stage was set for one of the boldest projects in American history. Soon the Black Hills would echo with the sounds of ambition and dynamite. The world was about to witness a transformation on a colossal scale. And it all started with a wild idea and a mountain of stone. Before carving could begin, the team had to conquer the mountain itself. Mount Rushmore was remote. No roads, no power, no easy access. Workers built a road, then a village at the base tool shops, a blacksmith, and a mess hall. To reach the summit, they constructed a 700-step wooden staircase and a cable car system for hauling equipment. At the top, a winch house controlled cables that lowered workers in bosun chairs down the cliff face. Every day, men dangled hundreds of feet in the air, trusting their lives to steel cables and the skill of the winch operator. The crew wasn't made up of artists, they were miners and ranchers, tough men looking for work during the Great Depression. They were about to learn sculpture the hard way, hanging from a thread, tools in hand. The mountain was ready. Now the real work could begin. The transformation from rock to monument was underway. The first face to emerge was George Washington's, and it started with dynamite. Miners turned sculptors blasted away tons of granite, shaping a rough outline with carefully placed charges. Precision was key. Too much dynamite, and the whole project could crack. After blasting, jackhammers, powered by massive compressors, took over, carving the details while workers dangled in bosun chairs. To refine the shape, they used honeycomb drilling a grid of holes, then breaking away the thin walls between. This method allowed for accuracy, getting closer to Borglum's vision with each pass. Steel bits dulled quickly, so a team constantly delivered sharpened tools up the mountain. It was a relentless cycle of drilling, breaking, and sharpening, a symphony of noise and dust. Slowly, Washington's face emerged from the granite. It was dangerous, dirty, and exhausting, but it was working. The mountain was coming to life. How do you turn a 5-foot model into a 60-foot masterpiece? Borglum's answer: the pointing machine. He built a detailed scale model, then used a giant protractor-like device to map every feature. Each point on the model was measured, scaled up, and transferred to the mountain using a massive version of the pointing machine. Workers, guided by coordinates, drilled at precise spots, thousands of times for each face. This system let miners with no art training carve with mathematical accuracy. The pointing machine was the bridge between Borglum's vision and the mountain's reality. It turned raw rock into recognizable faces. Art and engineering worked hand in hand. The monument's precision was no accident. It was pure ingenuity. With the heavy work done, it was time for artistry. The eyes were a masterstroke, deep conical holes for pupils, with a polished granite shaft left inside to catch the sunlight, a glint of life. After shaping the features, workers smoothed the faces using pneumatic hammers, turning rough granite into a bright, lifelike surface. Every detail mattered: the curl of a lip, the line of a brow, all refined in the final stages. Miners became artisans, wielding their tools with new finesse. The last 10%, detailing, transformed engineering into art. The faces didn't just appear, they seemed to breathe. Borglum's vision was realized in stone. The monument was more than rock, it was a masterpiece. The Black Hills would never be the same. 14 years of work, and Mount Rushmore still wasn't finished as planned. Borglum dreamed of full torsos and a grand hall of records inside the mountain, but war loomed, funds dried up, and Borglum died in 1941. His son Lincoln finished what he could, But the project stopped, with just the heads and a small, unfinished tunnel. Despite its abrupt end, the monument's legacy is remarkable. Over 400 workers braved danger daily, yet not a single life was lost. Today, Mount Rushmore stands as a symbol of American ambition and ingenuity. It's a story of wild ideas, hard work, and turning miners into artists. The monument may be unfinished, but its impact is complete. Sometimes the craziest ideas leave the most lasting mark, set in stone.